Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proof positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality.
He's one-on-one! Takes a shot! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, super ball. Goes for a shot! He's got a goal! 2, and we've barely begun here. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So that's 2 now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Bellingham. Yaya Toure. Oh, no joy this time. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves.
And the shot! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, it's been
He rises! And it's headed over.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Shapes to shoot! Played out to the left flank. Drogba receives it in a good position here. And it's Bellingham. Oh, well measured. Picks out, real chance! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Now, can they get him away? Oh, good take in a good area. Dembele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Fallen! Quality ball. Drogba.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's through, it's one-on-one. Great chance! It's there! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Liverpool grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Forward it goes. And it's Bellingham. And here's Dembele. Dembele. And that's a good ball. Bellingham finds himself offside. Bellingham. Ball played for Rijkaard. Tonali. He's a sharp little ball here. He's found the way through. He's got tall. No mistake. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So is this the start of a comeback?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, they've got it again. Tries to play it through. Now that looks a decent ball. Dembele. There's the shot! And it's in! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And this is Forlan. He's in a great position here. Shot, surely! It's in! 2 to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
And we hit half-time.
Just a quick announcement, and an exciting one too. We're about to announce today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And here's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Deftly away. Backward it goes. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? Delivered in. And he's heaved it away. And it's Yaya Toure. Decent chance! And one more try!
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And here's Dembele. Now it's Forlan.
This is the time you need that pace.
Aimed beyond the defence. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. And the pass is intercepted. Robertson. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Bellingham. So what can they make of this? Now it's Forlan. Bellingham. Knocks it into space. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Robertson just loves to go forward whenever he can. Oh, good-looking ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. We expected better, and so did he. Now it's Forlan. And they can counter here. He is through here. Forlan. Forlan! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Tries a shot! He has done it! And the lead is extended still further. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So now the difference is 3. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Out towards the flank. Great vision. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And this is Bebeto. Pulisic. Threads one in. And he's cut it out. Drogba. And the counter is on. Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Dembele. In towards the back stick. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Yaya Toure. Good play on the left-hand side here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Tonali. Looking to play him in. Showing great feet there. Terrific header! Oh, he got himself into a great position. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's
2 hour
Mbappe.
minutes has been indicated.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Odo. 2 minutes to be added on. And that is that. Liverpool suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round.
Just a quick
So what do you
request
take away
today
from it all, Jim?
to please
Well, Peter,
kindly
I
remove
really
any
couldn't
cars
see
parked
what
on
this
the road
team was
outside the
trying to
stadium.
achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right play.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, 5 at the back, Jim. It does feel fairly defensively oriented, this formation.
Well, you could say...
And Yaya Toure! And it's come back out to him. And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Not the best distribution from the keeper. That pass has been well intercepted. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's been played through. He's found the way through. Across the header! Good stop. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Great vision. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Out of play for a throw. Back in once more. And the goalkeeper's got it. He's gone for goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Liverpool with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Right card! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Drogba is onto it in a flash. Neatly clipped into space. He's in a great position here. Chance for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, that's well seen too. Yaya Toure. And it's Drogba. Oh, nice touch. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Elects to cross.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Liverpool are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Stood up well to him there. Yamal, searching pass he's played there, and he's worked it through. Now there's a fine ball. Real chance! One of a type, he's brilliant! He's got himself an absolute peach. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Neymar really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Goes for goal! Oh, just over.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, super fine. Drogba! Well, there's the clearance.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Beckham. That's a cute ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Bellingham. Drogba. Drogba goes steaming forward. Drogba had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Gently done. Oh, can he get onto this? Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Cannavaro. And they're quick to press. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Yamal. Well, that pass isn't the best. Hakimi. Olise. Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Aimed beyond the defence. He is through here. Elise's cross. Bardiol kept his eye on it, and he's there. And the first 45 minutes are up. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. But there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And this is Dembele. Dembele. Good. It's Dembele! And he has kept it out somehow.
Dembele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Played into space. And he's being shifted off it. Now he's got space here. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Dink through.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Olise is there to clear. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And it's Bellingham. Knocks it out wide. Dembele tries to play it through, and he lines up a cross.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Liverpool have their third corner.
Neymar. El dorsal 7.
Olise getting this one clear.
Por el dorsal 5.
He's tried one! Oh, that was venomous. Hakimi. Upamecano spots it and intercepts. Out to the left it goes. Has a look and plays it forward. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Can he get on the end of this? That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So their fourth corner of the game.
El dorsal 13. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 10.
And it's hoisted clear.
87.
Played out wide. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, well measured. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Tries a shot! And that would have been some goal.
Lookman certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Lookman. Oh, delightful ball. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Well read. Nice interception. Threads one in, and he's intervened well there. Now it's Drogba, and it's Bellingham. Liverpool have a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Rijkaard. Yaya Toure tries to pass it through. Oh, important interception.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Looking for options for movement. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. And the counter is on. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well timed, excellent interception.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That has ended up in no man's land.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 8, Beckham, será sustituido por el dorsal 6.
Spread out to the left. It's a searching pass. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Dembele. Ball played for Lookman. Rafinha is onto this. Yaya Toure. Mbappe. And it's Drogba. Rijkaard. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And no surprise, that's a booking. Zirkzee. Now, can they get him away? And he's lost his man here. Rafinha. Rafinha! Oh, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Liverpool present their opponents with the best possible chance here. A lot of furious gesticulation, but it is never going to make the referee overturn a decision.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
The chance to pull further clear. And that's a poor penalty.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Pass somewhat off target. Zirkzee, Cannavaro gets a foot in here. Looking to play him in. Oh, that was vital. Time added on 4 minutes. And that will be the final act. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And here's Mbappe. And it's Robertson. Ball is over the line. Robertson gets into a good position.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's been cut out, well played. Yaya Toure. And this is Drogba. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Liverpool are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now.
There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Quality ball. Cannavaro. And it's Yaya Toure. Now that looks a decent ball. Looking for the run. Delivers with whip. Corner it is. Liverpool with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Ended up in no match. Mbappe! Oh, the ball's come loose here. In he goes again! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Mbappe. Robertson is one whose deliveries we all know about. Liverpool are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Rodri. And it's Yaya Toure. Now it's Drogba. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Wirtz bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Tries to play it for... It's Drogba! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Mbappe. And the counter is on. That is a great pick out. Gets a good foot in there. That's a lovely, neat pass. Bellingham.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he's worked it through. Oh, good take in a good area. Cleared without complication. Cannavaro. Mbappe aims beyond the defence, and he whips terrific header. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Aim forwards. Now it's Drogba. Now it's Wirtz. 30 minutes gone. And it's Drogba. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Liverpool have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Corner number 2 then. Climbs up big! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
And here's Dembele. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Rodri attempts a clearance. And here's Mbappe. Robertson drives it in. Cannavaro cuts it out. Passing is crisp and sharp. Alexander-Arnold produces a cross. That's a decent clearance. Mbappe did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's picked his way through. Drogba was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Ball's played through. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, he had to make that, and Dembele! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Dembele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And now they can clear their lines. Heading backwards. And the first half is done. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Substitution.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
That's a good ball out wide. And now the breakaway. He's under a lot of pressure there. Oh, that was vital.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And they're back on the ball again. Mbappe! And he's in on goal! And Yaya Toure! Great effort, but no way through.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And it's Yaya Toure. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Mbappe, and it's Serginho. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's found a way through. Yaya Toure is always scanning the pitch for targets. Still waiting for the game to take off here, 0-0. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, good-looking ball. Great vision. And this is Dembele. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. And that has been knocked clear. Serginho. Can he get on the end of this? Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. Dealt with nicely by the defence. There could be trouble here. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's delightful. Mbappe, good, strong midfield running here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's had it nicked away. That's a good run down the left. Well, that pass isn't the best. And they've got rid. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Cannavaro makes the interception. That has not gone well. And it's Serginho. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Yaya Toure. Now it's Ramsey. Always onto this. Good ball, good take. Good read, needed to be.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Wirtz does really well there, he is strong. Can he spark a counter here? And he's there to retrieve it. Knocks it into space. And they can counter here. Bale. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Tries to pass it through. And that has been clubbed away.
Substitutions taking place.
Liverpool get their fourth corner. They want to be quick to recover this. And here's Rashford.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Yamal. Oh, this looks sharp. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he thumps it clear.
There will be 1 minute added time.
1 minute to add, according to the board. And that is as far as it goes. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff.
Just a
How
quick
do you look back on the
announcement,
game
it is
then,
now
Jim?
time for our
Listen, the
special
more this
lottery.
game went
Please
on,
grab
a
the
draw
tickets you
was
were given when you
always
were walking
likely
through
to
the
be on the
gates.
card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters. who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection. Alexander-Arnold climbs up big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Messi is onto this. Tries to play it through. He's found the way through. Oh, important interception. Knocks it into space. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's shifting through the gears here. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
And this is Ronaldinho. Great chance! And again! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. First quarter of an hour gone. Great vision. And this is Neymar. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. No, he's not going to get any further than that. But here's Messi. Messi! And it's a goal! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
After 19 minutes is number 10, Lionel Messi.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Dembele. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Ronaldinho, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Look at the real chance! Goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. 30 minutes gone. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ball oh, what a climb! He's got away with one there.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
And here's Dembele.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
And here's Dembele.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Toure unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Neymar. Oh, nice touch. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Drogba. Well, that is one way to stop him. Iniesta gets a foot in here. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And here's Xavi. Now it's Mbappe, and they can counter here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's picked his way through. Tries to get it clear. Neymar.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Chance to deliver. And that has been cleared. And we hit half-time. Reflections on the first half.
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game. And it's easier said than done, as we know.
By the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And here's Mbappe. And Yaya Toure! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And he has been fouled there. And that has left him in a heap. Neymar goes on a run down the left wing. And that is as far as they're going to go. And here's Drogba. Robertson just loves to go forward whenever he can. It's a pretty loose pass.
Birmingham clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting out.
All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
To increase the lead. Oh, what a save from Van der Sar! He can't put it away.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
And we have our very first corner. He's got tall. He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Probing pass. Shot could... There's the shot! Yes! And the lead is extended still further.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
59 minutes, number
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Gets a good foot in there. Xavi. 60 minutes played. Ronaldinho hurtling down that right flank. He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. Good challenge, excellent challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
The referee has given a corner. Keeper has taken decisive action. Jordi Alba getting this one clear. And it's Rijkaard. In towards the back stick. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. In once more. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Robertson, and he skips past his man. Well, that is good, super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Pass is just off target, and he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Alexander-Arnold. Rijkaard. Liverpool finding their passes. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And here's Drogba. And this is Dembele. Alexander-Arnold has it out wide and in space. Liverpool have it back and can go again. Threads one in. Now it's Neymar. Now that looks a decent ball. He's through here. Now it's Neymar. And it's Xavi.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Played out to the left flank. He's in space and looking for options. He's got away. He's chosen to go back. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Bellingham tries making a foray down the right. Now it's Neymar. And the shot! Sticks it away! Just cruising! They are cruising! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Now he's off and running. He's had it taken off him. Iniesta. That has not gone well. And that's put paid to a promising move. And this is Drogba.
There will be 3 minutes added
Good
time.
spread. Messi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Alexander-Arnold. Shifted upfield. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's been intercepted. Goes for a shot! And that is the last effort of the game. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
Please turn your attention to the screen.
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle.
This guy, Ricky Pooch, is someone who really comes alive between the lines.
Well, he's got the right pedigree, hasn't he?
Yeah, and he's got everything you need to be successful in that role. He's a willing runner and enjoys switching positions during the game. To get the best out of him, you want him to play with the ball at his feet, so he can pick out his teammates making those runs, playing through the opposition's press. That's what
he rises! Oh, the ball's run loose here, and one more try!
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Tries to play it through. Rijkaard. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And this is Dembele. Dembele's delivery. And it's claimed by the keeper. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Bellingham. Bellingham! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
He's in a great position here. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Mbappe. Yaya Toure. Now here's... Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Zanetti. In with the challenge. Drogba looks to get on the end of this. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Great vision. And here's Martinelli. Oh, that's fabulous. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Sergio, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Liverpool with the corner, they're first. Terrific header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yaya Toure is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Scholes. Rangers trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Diving header! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Drogba! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Now it's Doku. Can he get on the end of this? Cross from Cafu. Out of play for a goal kick. Liverpool couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And the counter is on. Doku looking to get on the end of this. Gets his head on it! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Conte proves too strong. Zanetti kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Flings in across. Scholes is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Aims beyond the defence. Spread out to the left. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's had a shot!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Mbappe.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Cafu. Scholes. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, it's Batistuta. And that'll be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
Hello attendees, this is
Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Oh, we've had so many attempts at goal. I'm just surprised that this game is still 0-0. It's got to change second half.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Substitution for Rangers. Number 21, Doku.
Here we go again.
Coming on the field is...
So the first half brought no goals.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Dembele. Mbappe. Threads one in. Played in by... Big header! It's hit the crossbar, And again! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Drogba actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's Dembele. Alexander-Arnold has it in a wide position. Up he goes! Mbappe finds himself offside. Tries to pass it through. Cafu is wide and looking to get onto this. That is a brilliant interception. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. And here's Cruyff. Shoots! They've got to be quick to recover this. Can he stop it? Oh, he's been caught napping. Zanetti. Scholes. Nice sequence of passes, this. Rijkaard. Well, that looks a decent... And the shot! Really well taken goal. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Number 22.
So we have the first goal.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Johan Cruyff.
Mbappe picks it up out wide. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Swung over. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Alexander-Arnold could try cutting inside here.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now. Takes a shot! It's... Oh, what has happened here? Alexander-Arnold is onto this. Conte. And this is Batistuta. Martinelli. Batistuta. Big chance! This time, surely! It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. It's Drogba! And he comes up trumps again.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
So, third corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Martinelli. Cruyff. Great chance! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
And this is Batistuta. Great defending, strong and determined. Nicely aimed pass. And it's Drogba. Backward it goes. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Short changes him with that pass. Bellingham. It's a promising position. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. And this is Batistuta. Cruyff. Van Dijk proves too strong, too smart.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
And the pass is intercepted. And here's Drogba. Bellingham. Referee has just said play on. Ricky Puig. Played into space. Back into the middle. Shot a goal!
2 added minutes has been
Time
indicated.
added on will be 2 minutes. Dembele. Baresi calmly anticipates. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Spread it left. He has found the way through. Goes for a shot! And that is the last effort of the game. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have. Dropper! Well, the ball's run loose here. Neymar. And it's Azar. Costa Curta. Now it's Kukçu. Conte. Endrick. In with the challenge. Mbappe picks it up out wide. That's the keeper's ball. Drogba. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Azar. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's well spotted. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Neymar. Looking for the run. Oh, looks a good... It's Azar! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Azar. Neymar! Oh, it's hit the post! Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Croatia have their second corner now. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. He's gone for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. And he was quick to react. Ball's played through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Shapes to shoot! It's in! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now it's ref has a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Croatia get their 4th corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Neymar. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Endrick. Hazard. Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy, you lucky, lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
It's a really well-measured ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Hazard. Well read, nice interception. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Tries to play it through. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Endrick. That's a lovely, neat pass. He's found a way through. And Yaya Toure! And kept kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yaya Toure actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Casillas claims comfortably. Croatia have the chance to go the other way. Threads one in, and this is Dembele. And a chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And here's Dembele. Dembele. There's the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Yaya Toure. Distributed tidily. Rafinha, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Oh, good-looking ball. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And here's Bellingham. Bellingham! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Bellingham is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. Casillas breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a pretty loose pass. He's on it, can he get away? Some resolute defending there. This is Dembele.
Added time.
Alexander-Arnold could try cutting. He gets big! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Now it's Drogba. And here's Bellingham. And this is Dembele. Tries a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And this could be the final action of the first half. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. And the first 45 minutes are up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Please look back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed. So they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Liverpool are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And we're underway again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Turns and goes back. Oh, he's found support out wide. Terrific header! Oh, off the bar! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
But that has not gone well. Costa Curta. Back into the middle. Neymar. And the finish! Yaya Toure. Now Mbappe. Yaya Toure. Bellingham. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Azar. Croatia appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's a
chance, surely! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an...
Neymar! Hits off target and by quite a way. Oh, it's Dembele.
That's a modern defender's instinct from...
Climbs up big! Oh, that was no routine save.
Drogba clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So their fourth corner of the game. He rises! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Kukçu. Endrick. Costa Curta. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Robertson. That's a little off target. Kukçu. Now it's Rafinha. And it's Azar. Can he get it through? And the flag has stayed down. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve. Chance for a shot! The corner count is rising. That's 6. Azar! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Croatia really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Drogba gets great chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Big header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Drogba. Tries to pass it through. Oh, super ball! Bullish header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Van Dijk is there, and he can pick it up. Drogba. It's Drogba! And that tested the keeper.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
And here's Dembele. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Drogba. Picks out He's having a shot! Really well taken goal. Over the hills and far away. No catching them now. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Bellingham demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Liverpool are having a ball here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Rafinha. Knocks it into space.
Whatever happens, that's the cut.
Real chance! Sticks it away! That was a given. It always was.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Oh, shot a goal! He's got a goal! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So is this the start of a comeback? It's a promising position. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Substitution.
They're up to 5 corners now. He's got tall. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Rijkaard gathers from the goal kick. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Van Dijk concedes a free kick for that.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Now it's Yaya Toure. Great vision. And he's picked out the run. Dembele! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
It's a mighty effort! It's in! And that is goal number 20. Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So now the difference is 3. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Liverpool can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly.
Please be reminded
Drogba
that drinking
voted
is
man
only
of the
allowed
match,
in the area
and
restricted on this
deservedly
matter.
so.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. Well, Jim, Tony Adams, of course, is the absolute colossus in defence, isn't he?
Absolutely, and we all know about his defensive prowess and his leadership, but I think a lot of people overlook his versatility and his adaptability.
What do you mean by that?
Well, it's the way he's developed a more expansive, front-footed game over the years. That's highly impressive.
Mbappe looking to run onto it. Well-timed, excellent interception. Bale. Now it's Bale.
Oh, really well played.
Looking to play him in. There's the delivery. Strokes it back. Mbappe.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Played into space. Now this could be a chance. Rijkaard. Bellingham. Now it's Drogba. Nicely spread. Pass somewhat off target. Toure spots it and intercepts. Liverpool do have a chance to counter here. And it's Beckenbauer. Great ball if he can get there. Mbappe! Now, who's going to be first to this? I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Egypt clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Dembele is herring after that one. It's a throw-in. Alexander-Arnold.
Drogba really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Bellingham. Can he get on the end of this? And it's Hernandez. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And that's a simple one for the keeper. No, that's been intercepted. Conte goes for goal! And for a moment, time stood still.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Oh, some tackle that. Now then, the ball's come loose. Bellingham. You have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He's in a great position here. Hernandez with the delivery. Liverpool are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And it's Hernandez. Bale. Oh, shooting chance!
Are certainly playing with an intense...
And the shot! Mbappe! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Great defending, strong and determined. And he's making progress on the ball. Bellingham tries making a foray down the right. And the keeper beats it away. Hernandez. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Bellingham. Quick look. That's a mighty effort! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. And it's Dembele. Alexander-Arnold. Adams. Hernandez. Bellingham. Conte. Distributed tidily. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Haaland. Beckenbauer. And it's Conte. Yaya Toure is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Hernandez. Played out to the left flank. Bellingham.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that's it for the first half, a breathless ending. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Please turn towards the screen.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Chance, surely! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Conte. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. That's good play. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Haaland. Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Dembele.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Dixon. Now Mbappe. Threads one in. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's well spotted. Nicely aimed pass. Just eases him off the ball. Haaland receives it in a good position here. 60 minutes played.
There they go, hunting again.
He's had it taken off him. Now it's Mbappe. Yaya Toure. Drogba. Big chance! It's a goal! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Bellingham.
So we have the first goal.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Van der Sar gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Egypt really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And here's Drogba. Now it's Mbappe. That is good strength. An uncompromising challenge. That has ended up in no man's land. He's tried one! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Tries a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Big header! Adams gets it clear. Just about up to 75 minutes. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Probing pass. He's through here. Dembele picks it up out wide. Egypt can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little...
He's having a go! And that would have won it.
Bellingham really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's been cut out, well played. Cannavaro. 5 minutes left on the clock. Spread neatly. Drogba. Decent chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Drogba is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Substitution on the field, number 11.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 15, Dembele. Coming on the field, number
That has been
14,
slung wide.
Rashford.
Nakamura, he'd try cutting inside here. He rises!
Substitutions taking
Unspoilen kindly here! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Sorloth really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
The less said about... Oh, they could be caught out here. He has found the way through. And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Rashford clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, what a climb! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got... Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
everybody, and
The
welcome
fans
to
have pulled out all
today's
the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I just love the positivity and attitude that Erling Haaland delivers on a football field. It's almost as if he's still on the training ground.
Goes for a shot! It's in! And that's got him off to a flyer!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Alexander-Arnold has given away a free kick. Now, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Out towards the flank. Oh, it's played into the area. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Dembele. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He has found the way through. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, what a climb! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
That has been cut short. O'Reilly. There will be a throw-in. Tonali opts for safety. And it's Rijkaard. And it's Xabi Alonso. Now James. Oh, nice touch. Ball's gone out of play. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance, surely!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Tonali. O'Reilly. And they can counter here. Oh, he's found support out wide. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, super find. This looks promising. And he's managed... Chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Liverpool grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
He's picked his way through, and he's been shifted off it. Bellingham. So, what can they make of this? Oh, it's Dembele. Now, can they get him away? Played into the middle. That's an excellent interception. James. Now it's Haaland. Tonali can so cleverly bypass the press. Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Drogba. O'Reilly wins the duel this time. That's a nicely shaped ball. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Yaya Toure. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Rijkaard. And it's Bellingham.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, well played, well played. Tonali. James. Tonali. Now O'Reilly. Serginho. And it's Xabi Alonso. And here's Rashford.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Oh, he's been... And the shot! He scores! And again they hit the front.
Number 20, Neymar!
So we have it. And there's the end of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
Hello everybody, and this is
Either
a quick
side
reminder
holding
to
back
let you
here,
know
it
that
has
you'll be
been
able to
quite a
catch
half,
today's
this.
match
Well, I think the
broadcast
message from the
live on
manager at
Upfront
half-time
FM
will be
station.
pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
It's Drogba! No, that wasn't kidding anyone.
Drogba certainly had to make his mind up quickly, and he rushed it.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. That pass isn't the best. He's found a way through. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rijkaard. Now it's Drogba. He's in space and looking for options. It's a goal kick. Rashford. Xavi Alonso. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rashford. It's a really well-measured ball. The ball swung in.
Shun and Belmare clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Dembele might just make this. Liverpool really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Rijkaard. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Haaland looking to run onto it. Oh, that's fabulous. Decent chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Alonso! Now, how often do you see that?
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Yaya Toure. Now Mbappe. Rijkaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that's a good ball. It's Drogba! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, he's trying it! Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Robertson quickly realised that was his only option. It's very fast thinking.
Haaland chasing after it. That's a little off target. And the pass is intercepted. Bellingham looking to play him in. Tries a shot! Goal! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, well played.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Tonali, and it's Rashford. And no, he's seen through all of that.
Shun and Belmare really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Alexander-Arnold could try cutting inside here. And reclaimed it in a trice. Shoots!
Substitution on the field.
Liverpool
11,
have their second corner now.
Number 15, Dembele.
Rashford!
On the field, number 14,
Went with his head but couldn't steer it in.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Substitutions taking
He
place.
plays one through. And he cuts out the supply. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Bale. Into the last 5 minutes.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he shoots! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
All hands on deck for this one. Van der Sar claims comfortable. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And here's Drogba. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
2 minutes added time.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Not the most accurate pass. They'll have one final crack at it. Now it's Drogba. And here's Rashford. James. Deep cross. No foul, says the referee. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Drogba picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
We're about to announce today's lottery numbers.